Hello, welcome to Bet on Yourself Media Sports. I am your host, Reggie. Thank you for being here with me this morning. I hope y'all all are having a fantastic morning, getting on with y'all day. Excuse me. First, before I get started, I'd like to thank all those who have subscribed to my channel. I truly appreciate y'all's subscription. It does not go unnoticed, not for 1 minute of the day. Truly grateful for y'all. Y'all really don't know how much this really means to me. Thank y'all once again. Well, I'm just going to hit on a few things. Devonte Smith contract negotiations still going. Boston Scott may not be an Eagle any longer. Eagles are sorting after a big wide receiver from Florida State. Let's go. Let's get right into it. Well, as y'all all know, Devonte Smith is dealing with contract situation here in Philadelphia. And the contract situation is still ongoing as we speak. And hey, it's a good thing. It's a good thing for me and for us as a whole that the situation has got to this point where they're in the ballpark and they're trying to make this thing right for Smith. And from my resources that I've touched on, there was said something about possibly of 98 million to him. So he will be slightly making more or less than AJ Brown. I don't have AJ Brown's actual salary right here in front of me at the moment, but he will be in the ballpark of what AJ Brown is making. So that's a good thing, man. I don't see nothing wrong with that deal going on at all. So I'm wishing that Howie and them get it done sooner rather than later because you got the CD Lambs and the Jeffersons and out there trying to get their contracts done. So if Howie jumps up ahead of the ballpark, I think he'll have a good thing going for himself and the organization going forward with the far as the money deal. Well, so what do y'all think about the contract situation? Or is it taking too long for y'all? Is it just okay? Should we wait until next season, the signing, because he's still under contract for us for one more year? Or let's just get the thing done and move on with life going forward. But if you haven't already, hit that like button, tell a friend about Better Than Yourself Media Sports. I am your host, Reggie. Welcome once again. Thank you. So, yeah, next I want to talk about the big trip overseas, man. How many is going overseas to see these guys play in Brazil? I know that's going to be something to be seen over there. It's going to be on a Friday night. Peacock's going to be having this on the station there. If you can't see it nowhere else, check out Peacock. So unfortunately, some people don't want to see it on Peacock, but hey, seeing it is seeing it. It's our first game of the season against the Packers, which I think we kind of getting screwed out of that because of the fact that it's a home game for us, so we lose a home game here physically at the link. So, and this is one game that I would have liked to see them play underneath our fan base, but unfortunately, the football guys doesn't have it lined up for us that way. They want us to start out on the road and in another country. So be it. So we gonna go there and do what we have to do anyway. I'm not concerned about that, but it is the Packers, not the Cleveland Browns, like I was heard around, rumors around about it was gonna be Cleveland Browns, but now y'all know it's not gonna be Cleveland Browns, it's gonna be the Packers. So let me know down in the comment section, all y'all who's going to the game. Next up, I want to talk about this Johnny Wilson, Florida State kid. He's what is he, 6'6"? Big guy. Johnny Wilson's a big guy, 6'6" guy. 230, wide receiver, Florida, 23 years old. He's here on a visit. He's going to be coming in as one of the Eagles' 30 visit list. So He's a big guy. I did see some film on him, but they said in some comments that I wrote on him, his hands wasn't all what they supposed to be. He fumbles the ball a lot, something in that regard. But he's a big body, looking down the future as far as replacing A.J. Brown in 2 years, so he can sit back and practice squad or something like that. That's just my opinion, and get himself together. If AJ's still available, or we decide to move on from A.J. Brown, we got another big guy in the room and is about ready to go. So, but that's where I'm at with that cat, man. So we all know DeVonta is not going nowhere. Having another big body in camp, which we're going to have a plethora of wide receivers, Campbell, Parker, um, and it's a plethora of wide receivers they signed for just for camp purposes to see if they can make the team. It's not just for camp purposes to see if they can make the team. So it's a laundry list of them guys. So I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. Yep. But so now, what you think about this here Johnny Wilson kid? Let me know what y'all think about him of moving forward. I'm all I'm kind of not feeling it with the Johnny Wilson thing. Myself since I've read up on him. I do like his size. 6'6", 230. He's something to be reckoned with. He plays big. He plays big, and he does high point the ball very well. I did see that in a couple of the tapes that I did watch on him. So it's not too bad on the kid. So, but you be your own judgment. Go take a look at him. Florida State, Johnny Wilson. Look him up. Look at some footage, and come back or just let me know what you think about him being selected as one of our own Philadelphia Eagles, man. So, Boston Scott, man. Oh, this poor guy, man. Oh, man. Boston Scott, man. The Giant Killers don't seem like they're going to bring him back around. His number was given away to another player. I can't remember the name off the top of my head. But if they're going to give your number away, then that's sort of kind of the writing on the wall saying that, we're going to move on from that player. I truly appreciated what he brought to the table for us. He did give us some good footage and some good games he played. They didn't utilize him much last year at all, so that was kind of another sign that they was kind of getting away from using him. But he was a giant killer. He would always be known as to the Philadelphia Eagles fan base as a giant killer. So good luck to him, whatever he lands. Hopefully he get picked up sooner rather than later. I'm really rooting for this guy, man, because he was an exciting player here for us, and I enjoyed his time here, in Philadelphia. Now next, I'm just going to shoot this out there, in regards to which way I think the Eagles are going to go on the draft day. I did write down a couple of guys that I thought that would be feasible for us to go after, and one of them was the guy from Washington, Futu. I don't know how to pronounce the name. If I'm saying it right, Futu. He came in for a visit, and he came in for a private workout, a second time private workout with Stoutland. So there must be something really they really like about this kid to bring him in for a second time, sit down with the personnel and brass here in Philadelphia to get to know him up close and personal and dissect him a little bit more. So if Stoutland likes him and the Eagles feel like this guy can do what's necessary, then I guess we all got to agree with that, or not just agree, but have your opinion. But I think he's a solid guy. I thought they said to me that he would be a second round, early second round pick. So I don't know. He had 2 workouts with us, so I don't know what to say on that. I know from what I'm reading and what the temperature that I'm gauging out there in the public and around social media, the Eagles like him that much. The next guy I want to talk about briefly is DeJean. I mean. This kid from Iowa, he had a great um, pro day, private workout. He ran very well. He broad jumped very well. He did everything well, exceptionally well. So that means to me and around the league saying that they made his draft stock go up. So he's probably going to be going in the early part of the first round. Will the Eagles go up and get him, or will they sit back and get a offensive lineman? So, and don't forget, on top of that, we still need an edge rusher because after this season, we're only gonna have two on contract, Smith, and we're gonna have White on contract. So, we're gonna need some more edge rushers. Graham will be gone, so we only gonna have those two on contract. So the Eagles definitely gonna be looking out for edge rusher. Upcoming draft. What round will we suggest you take one in? I don't have a clue. I'm not gonna sit there and try to make it like I do know if I don't have a clue. But I definitely know there's gonna be an offensive lineman taken early. I believe that wholeheartedly. That there's definitely gonna be an offensive lineman taken early. So, with that being said, help a brother, hit the like button, tell a friend about Bet on Yourself Media Sports. Come join the family. I truly like to have y'all. Yep. Be good. Be safe. God bless. Keep the main thing, and have an attitude of gratitude. If you don't know, if nobody ever told you yet, be careful who you have in your circle. With that being said, peace, far and strong. Rawr. Come join the family. I love to have you aboard, man. Looking forward to seeing you again. Talk to y'all soon. Peace. I'm out of here.